I don't like this outfit either. What combination was this? I was just too busy. She was cute. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You better walk. Listen, I love when an older woman wants to date a younger man. Love it. Well, no, I don't always love it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, when people are in a healthy state like they are, then I love it. When people can be healthy and communicate, then I love it.
I respect him.
But I love them. They were cute.
So sexy, and he takes me to the moon every day.
She says she goes to the moon every day.
He takes me to the moon, and I've been wanting to go to the moon.
Okay. What does that mean? Come on, Neil Armstrong.
All right, this is some real life, you know.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go to the moon my whole life, and I finally found this man. I respect him. I look up to him. He leads me, but he's not good with his money. So he makes.
When I was growing up in college, there was a place called the Moon that we used to go party at in Tallahassee. Shout out Tallahassee.
How long have you been dating? Because I've seen it.
So we've been dating for 4 years.
4 years. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, we've been dating for 4 years, and that's the problem. So we're now getting serious.
Beautiful couple. Come on.
That's my baby.
You look about 29 too. Okay.
Well,
yes,
you know, and that's where we get it misconstrued at.
Yes.
Because, you know, I look younger, but I have, you know, a lot of experience. I've been there before where you ignore and make this fantasy of this man.
Yeah,
so I don't want to do that with him. So basically, he just gives money to everybody.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Do you see a long-term future with him?
I really do. Because, again, I respect him so much. For me to be a submissive woman, I have to respect you.
Of course.
I have to trust you. I have to feel safe. And he provides all that. That's been missing a lot because I, you know, feel like my feminine energy drops if I don't have the right leader. Because then I feel like, well, I better do it because he ain't going to do it right. I don't want to be like that. When I'm with him, I'm like, I don't know nothing.
Okay.
Ask him. I'm tired of knowing stuff.
Yeah.
And he allows me to do that.
Yeah.
So I see the future, but me seeing the future and not paying attention to what will hold me back from saying, I do, I will, let's do it, is that you cannot be giving all our money away.
Makes sense to me. Well, listen, Angel is 44 and Solo is 29. We've heard about what Angel wants out of the relationship, but what about Solo? I think it's time to find out. Everyone, please welcome Solo to the show.
44 years old. Let me tell y'all something. She look good, girl, because that don't look like 44. It's giving very much 33, 30 to 36. Like, she gives very much that. They're a great couple, and I love that they're talking about a future. But it's also good that they're being clear about the communication of what do you want. Because I think sometimes in a relationship, if you don't clarify what you want, then the other partner is like, well, you're wasting my time. And it's like, did you waste my time or did you clarify? Because I'm giving you an opportunity to say, yes, you want this, or no, you don't. And that's important in relationships.
I see a lot of people go through things, but I just be wanting to help them out.
Yeah.
You know, I do.
It makes sense. But at the same time, your woman, I get it. I understand. I appreciate the fact that you giving back.
Yeah.
But if your woman is saying there's an issue with the amount of money you've given, why is it holding you? Why are you not able to hear what she's saying?
I do hear it.
Because $2,000, she said you gave away $2,000 in 1 month. I mean, 1 week.
1 week, yeah.
That's a lot of money to give away in 1 week. I mean, you got it, but that don't mean everybody else got to get it.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I got it and I can help, you know what I mean, I'm going to do what I can do.
Got it. Okay.
I feel like they definitely taking advantage.
Yeah.
Straight up. They all be like, oh, we ain't got no food, call him.
So this is just an activity from you. So $60 here, $105 there, $196 there, $60 there. These are all different people.
Yeah.
So everyone just knows that they can come to you and ask for money.
Yeah. Like, this is just a whole walking bank right here.
Not a walking
You
bank.
just hit my babe up.
Okay, now, the fact that this man is supposed to be building a future with this woman and he's giving away money, now that's a problem. Like, keep your coin in your pocket. Keep the coin in the family. Stop, putting the money out.
So you own your own business. Tell me how you started it.
Basically, I was 22 years old, met a guy who owned he was actually writing his business plan at a juvenile detention center. I would see him just working on his MacBook. Then I eventually asked him, like, hey, what are you doing on your MacBook? And he was like, man, I'm starting a business plan. Now, we're 22 at this time. He gave me a little bit of information and said, what you good at? I said, man, I'm good at protecting people. And he was like, all right, start a security business. Took off with it myself, like I just,
Good job.
yeah.
I mean, it's so interesting that one moment shifted your whole life to a path where you're actually now sustaining yourself at such a young age. Especially in Black folks, they don't teach us like, hey, you can start a business very early on. But I also believe that you do love this woman and you want to have a future with her.
Most
and
definitely.
She's telling you, look at this, she got on your
Yeah,
shoulder.
most definitely.
She's telling you that the money is an issue that you're giving away. And even though it's noble you're giving it away, what is life like without her?
It would honestly be different. Because when you've been with somebody for so long, you mold your life around that person. But I used to have, the hood mindset to where I wasn't as outgoing as I am now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot, though, she's actually brought out of me.
You said the hood mentality growing up. What was life like growing up for you?
Single mother, 4 siblings, father that, I don't know, I think he has some things going on within himself in the divorce that they had. So I became the man of the house at a young age.
Yeah.
You know
What I love is that he was able to identify his past and how that was affecting where he is today. Because of what he experienced in his past of saying, I need to be able to give back, I need to help. It makes sense of why he's still giving to all these random people. But, girl, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Stop giving out my money. Stop giving out the money. Let's keep it in the house so we can build our family. I like all these hand movements that I'm doing. Could be Vanna White.
Seen some robberies, seen some shootings, retaliation.
So I asked you that because it gives me context even more about why you're giving. So I have to ask you, what did you receive during that time?
Honestly, the only thing I can say I received is just knowledge.
I want to know, you want to marry this woman. Do you also want to start a family with her? Because
I
she
do.
brought up earlier that kids might be an issue.
No, I really don't think it's an issue. I did talk to her about wanting kids and whatnot, and she's like, I'll give you a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Hold on. So you just told me, you said, no, you're not doing it. Now
Wait a minute.
You really want another one?
I really don't want another one, but
I wonder if Solo is his real name. That'd be a cute name to name your child. Solo.
Angel, do you have an ultimatum for Solo today?
yeah,
Okay, what's the ultimatum?
say it right now.
Yeah, say it right now. What's the ultimatum?
You know, I don't want to lose you. You know, again, we both feel that we have, we just stumbled into each other's life. I love you, I respect you, but for me to be the woman that you really want, and like you always say, like, oh, I want people to come and go out of my life. I don't want to be that. And so I have been there where 10 or 15 years later, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have did this. You haven't did that yet.
Right.
And so if we keep going the way we're going as far as the finances, I'm not going to feel safe and secure financially with us moving out of my penthouse, getting another house, and getting married. When you're dishing out this money, we can't know where we're going, where we're investing in. And so we haven't really talked about what's going to happen if, you don't stop doing that. But for me, I feel like I'm not going to be able to be with you. I don't want to say that, but I'm just saying, like, I did that before. Then I have to leave that person because that's still bothering me. And I don't want that to happen, but I'm not doing it.
Most definitely.
I mean, it's, the communication, like I said, between you, I believe, is really great. And I can also tell you're an attentive listener, which I appreciate. She's just telling you that.
Well, I think this is a beautiful couple. I love that they were able to communicate. I love that we had a breakthrough. This is a healthy relationship that just had a little bit that need to patch up. Sometimes on my show we get deep, but sometimes it's like, it can be cute. It's like, let's just fix this, We've done the work. Let's just come here for Karamo show just for a little extra help. I like that.
Would the young boy who had to take care of his mom, could he have imagined the life he has today with this beautiful woman and having a business? Couldn't have. Couldn't have. Why couldn't he have imagined that?
Honestly, I didn't think I was going to live this long.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So I say that to say, because I know this. When you have a childhood where you don't even know if you're going to live that long, if you don't know what's going to happen, it does rewire your brain into, well, everything's about the media, because what's tomorrow? I don't know if tomorrow's there. And even though you're mature and you've gotten out of it, you also still work in a position that is, to some degree, dangerous. You're protecting people, which means you're always having to put yourself in front of somebody else to be protected, which again triggers that little boy who says, well, what about tomorrow? So let me help who I can help today. But what you have to start practicing as the man you are today is to say, even though I'm in this position where I protect other people, I must protect myself and I must protect my woman, because we do have a future.
Right.
You have to actually actively wake up and say to yourself, I see myself at 90 years old.
So if you're in a relationship where the age is varied, it's all about open communication, because obviously different ages, different stages of life. And so just about communicating what you need, clarifying the expectations, and just making sure that you're always talking about where you're at, because as you get older, you grow, you change, and you gotta be able to communicate that with your partner. And that way you can say, should we stay or should we go?
You're gonna be like, well, hold up. I'm giving you money. I need that for when I'm 90. I need that for when...
Oh, God.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start to realize. Plus, she's telling you. that she can't handle a future that makes her feel unstable, unsafe.
Yeah.
You gotta make her feel safe. You already do. You do it for everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
So make her feel safe. So what's the mantra you're gonna say to yourself every morning?
I want to see myself at 99 years old.
Boom.
Oh, 99.
Oh, 99, yeah. You love your woman. There's
I
not
really
a doubt
do.
about it, but it is time, definitely. You made a big leap right now, even by saying I see myself at 99, because you're just starting to rewire your mind to understand that you don't have to live for today, you can live for tomorrow and the future. And so that's gonna stop you from giving that money, all right? But I do tell y'all, this kid stuff gonna come back up, so y'all better start talking about that somewhere else.
Most definitely.
Oh,
most
see?
definitely.
So y'all, most definitely. You better get ready, girl. I don't know I don't know what's going on. You better get ready. I know he's taking you to the moon, but he want a baby, okay? So get your mindset prepared.
I wish them the best of luck. I hope when they have their baby that they will definitely name their child Karamo. That's it.